Hello and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma. Last time, we completed the Water God's altar, and now we're headed back to Cassardus to finish up some quests. So we stop at the encampment, and as we can see there are some new notice board missions, so we pick them up. Phantoms, lovely. Yeah, the notice board quests update kind of sporadically, and you gotta go back all the way to Cassardus, and there will always be updates. Typically, there's always things that need killing, and I mean, we always gotta visit Sir Byrne.
Well, seems your training has come to bear fruit, eh, Risen? You see it, don't you? The flow of one blow into the next, in perfect harmony. A master fights efficiently, gracefully. Ah, yes. I once saw it clear myself, though I catch only shadows and glimpses now. Perhaps I've not left to teach.
You still need to teach me how to love. Now, on the run back here, I show off that randomly there will be events like this. Yeah, it looks like goblins attacked a little caravan here. Now, as you notice, we got an ambush quest that popped up. And those happen when you run into a little triggered group like this. And we killed all the goblins that were part of the ambush, so cleared it. When you run into like a chimera, that's an ambush as well. Certain other large monsters, and if you flee from them, you abandon the quest. Yeah, gotta kill rabbits. Remember, I have a mission to kill about 45 of the damn things. And here we are back in Cassardus.
Hoy there!
Oh, and it looks like there's trouble in the well.
Can anyone hear me? Pray come and help!
Ah, it's just Rourke. He's drunk.
Hail. Not as if I ever wanted to see down that cursed well in the first place.
Yeah, right there with you, brother.
Will be easier going searching this area now. Are your travel preparations complete?
Yeah, new notice board quests here too. Now the Cassardus one can have both bounty missions as well as escort missions. So it's always good to check back. Yeah, see, the chief wants to go to the Shadow Fort for whatever reason. Jesus. Yeah, Kina wants to go to Prayer Falls. Yeah, nah, I'm not going to any of those places right now, so.
Way I heard it, the guards in Grand Soren spend more time sleeping in their cups than protecting the realm. Doubtless the guard can keep order in a brothel, or shake down an innkeeper for his last few coins. But if that dragon comes, I'd sooner turn to the Sisters of the Faith for protection.
Ooh, sick
What can I do
burn.
for?
Nice one, Pablos.
Damnable goblins been building up their forces along the western front. Never would have dreamt it would be you what could drive them out of their stronghold.
Oh yeah, and we get a little recognition too. Here we see Marin has a quest for us.
Beg pardon, cousin. Have you seen Valmiro? I wager he's on another mad quest for flowers, or bugs, or whatever takes his fancy of late. It's a bother, but we can't very well leave him to wander off to his death. Would you help me find him? Many thanks, cousin. We should ask the other villagers afore all else. One of them must have some word of him.
Valmiro just gets so high and wanders off.
Many boats. Just
See if we can't find a witness or two about the village. Valmiro's antics are hard to miss, and harder still to forget. I'm sure someone will recall him.
Yeah, Valmiro is quite the character. Let's see.
Valmiro, eh? I've not seen him today. Though not long past we spoke about creatures of the sea. Well, in truth, he spoke. I mostly made a show of listening. Perhaps you'll find the lad on the shore. Worth a visit, I'd warrant.
So he might be on the shore. Not this shore, though. That's not adventurous enough for
Hearing
Valmiro.
talk of all that ails the land. I want to help, somehow. But how?
You're already helping. You're, well, attempting to repair that wall, I guess. And here, up at the church, we find an old friend. It's the thief.
Well met, sir. Pray, forgive me for the trouble I caused. I've cast aside thieving, I have. Become an honest man. Apprentice to the innkeep. I owe the man a debt. You as well, if it please you. You show me there's more to life than nursing an empty belly.
Indeed.
There's no one there!
Oh, shut up, Rorik.
Valmiro, forgive me, sir. I've yet to meet all the people of this village. Though, one moment. I did see a young fisherman not unlike you describe, near the shore. Seemed a kind enough lad, if a bit unawares, as if his mind was elsewhere.
There's trouble down the well!
Oh, Christ. He probably dropped his mug. Alright, let's find out.
This looks interesting. What's this?
Place is fit to set the hairs on your neck to standing on end, huh? And with good reason. I'd thought to enjoy a quiet nip of the old spirits here, away from prying eyes, huh? But then, a fearsome rumble came from further yon. Against my better judgment, I went and stole a look. 'Twas monsters, sure enough. A regular hive of them. Can't let the likes of them loose on the village, I thought. So I stayed here to hold them back. Lucky thing I thought to sneak a drink. I'm well glad to see you, truth be told. I fear the beasts are beyond the means of this old man. Will you go and clear them out, cousin? My thanks. And good luck to you. Don't leave a one of them alive. The path beyond is convoluted and dangerous. Here, cousin. Let this protect you. Take care.
Damn, he gave us some throw blasts.
What's that?
How could he hold them off? Unlikely. Let's see what we got here now.
If we're to proceed,
I don't see anything. I think he was full of bullshit. Oh, it looks like further back there's an opening now. In we go. Oh. Okay, maybe he's not full of bullshit. Here we find a hive of saurians. Ugh, those egg sacs. My god. They remind me of the leeches from Resident Evil 0. And let's try out this tome we got. It's has some magic. Ooh, pretty cool. Tomes like that allow you to cast typically second tier elemental spells. And for a one-time thing. They're pretty nice. Not too bad.
from above ground.
The eggs are resistant. But they ignite pretty well. Yeah. Let it burn. Let's get some light sources going. Ooh. they're tough little things, and they don't die too easily. Let's keep messing them up. And it looks like there's a couple more. It looks like we found Big Mama. This is pretty much the largest Saurian you're ever going to see. Let's see if Berserker can wrestle it. No, Berserker, get the big one. Come on, that's not a challenge. Whew, oh my god. Yeah, do it. Jesus. Berserker is a badass. Wrestling down a giant flaming Saurian.
What's this?
Whew. Man, I don't want to know what that face looks like under that sack he's got on. It must be like just a grimace of just hate. Pure anger. Alright, so they do die. Well, we make some quick work of them and finish off the last of them.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Need to destroy every egg sac before the quest is finished.
Hmm? The beasts are slain then? Ha! Joyful news! I will sleep easier, not having their like crawling about below the village. Here, 'tis a small token of thanks. Take it, my friend. Now to find another spot to steal a quiet drink.
I feel more familiar with this quest.
You'll not see me stealing down wells again, mark my words. I've learned my lesson well.
Strange emphasis.
I'll take that.
But yeah, I wonder how long Rorik was down in that well yelling. Now we can finally make for the shore and see if we can't find Valmiro. And well, there's a body.
Someone lies fallen. Take.
Help! Someone help me!
Looks like he's having issues.
That was a bad idea. Please, herbs. I need herbs.
Needs medicinal herbs.
Many thanks, Cuz. Might I ask what brings you so far afield? You came in pursuit of me? Forgive me, Cuz. I guess it's nothing new. What can I say? I seize upon some idea. Perhaps I should say the idea seizes me. And before I know it... Well, I suppose all is well enough now. I'll go back to the village with all speed. I shall endeavor to limit my future explorations to nearby the encampment.
With that, he takes off towards the encampment. I'm sure he'll be fine. Or not. I like how the guards simply ignore him.
It's so dark.
He's just lying out here beat up and the guards just... whatever. I didn't see it happen.
Not again. Please. Herbs. 2 of them.
Valmiro, I think you have problems.
I am eternally in your debt, Kaz. After my last trial, I thought to bring herbs of my own, but they were used all afore I took notice. Seems caution is first to go when inspiration strikes. Still, I count this journey a success, made more so by your fine company. Perhaps to the Witchwood next.
Oh, Lord. And off he goes. Wonderful.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Valmiro's an herb junkie. Now, we make our way towards the Witchwood. But we remember, we need to find that tome. And that one lady said that we should look for bandits. She doesn't deal in tomes. We should look for bandits. And we remember the one bandit that looks peculiarly like that guy said that his brothers are all holed up in the southern castle. And there it is on the horizon, so we make our way towards the bandit fort. And as expected, it is turgid with bandits. Luckily, none are quite as tough as that first one we faced. Well, they still give us a little bit of trouble, but I don't think any fight can compare to that first shield bandit. Especially now that as we grow in levels, so do our options with pawns. Ooh, I love it when you finish a guy with that move. Alas, there aren't any nearby cliffs to chuck them off. Oh, what a dick. Getting shot's annoying, so I'm gonna pay it back. Yeah. Oh my god, Tiberius, what were you doing to that man? Dark magic. Butt magic. Butt stuff. As you'll see, when you're about to die, you kind of lose your sense of hearing. You go into a bit of a tunnel vision. It can be quite annoying. You never really want to be at that level either. It always means you're in some trouble. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I hope there's not more in the fort.
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination.
Interesting. There's an explosive barrel up top. So very tempting. You have no idea. But I place our second port crystal here for easy access. It's a nice location, close to the Witchwood, close to the Shadow Fort,
What could it be meant
close to the bandits.
I reckon we have absolutely nothing to talk about.
And while they are somewhat rude, they are also not aggressive. Interesting. Let's look for their leader. Oh my. Look at this roughhousing.
The celebrated arisen is come. You look able enough, but I've no patience for pomp. I'm a man of substance, you see. I've a policy of speaking only with folks possessed of their own will. Individuals, like. We've our own ways of testing the strength of a fellow's will here, if you've the stomach for it. There's naught can prove a man's will but his actions. 'Tis actions brings a band like mine together. Results. If you would walk among us, you'll adopt the same philosophy. Which is to say, do as you're told. So listen well. You've two paths before you. First is to quash the competition. To the northwest lies a rival band of thieves. See a few of their numbers laid to rest, permanently. Second is to rid us of a traitor. There is one who broke his oath and left this place without my leave. Find him and see that he reaps the consequences. Make your choice. I cannot reach. Do one of these, and I will know you for a person of will. We shall talk of recompense then.
interesting. We've been invited to join the bandits.
If you've no business here, move on.
Very well.
The band of thieves prowling the west are women all.
Uh-oh.
Well, beautiful each in her way. Shame they haven't a scrap of principle among them. They've no will of their own. Only instinct and greed. Animals of avarice. It grieves me to know the world thinks their ilk and mine no different.
Misandry. Well, now there are two ways to get the tome. We can befriend Maul and do his quest, or we can just take it. And I'm going to show you the location up here. Yeah, there's no need to fight them. If you attack one of them, the entire camp becomes aggressive, so unless you're willing to kill everybody, well, I wouldn't lay a finger on them. There we just picked up the Wormwood Perfume, and that is for one of Arsmith's quests, I believe. One of his notice board quests from the Ale House. But I don't think I have it yet. Either way, that's where you find it. And here's our Korean word. It's chaek.
Treasure, perhaps?
Book. And we're looking for chaek. It is at the very pinnacle of what is left of this tower, anyway. And let's see. It is right up here. And there it is, Salome's Grimoire. However, we're not going to take it this way. We're going to do the honorable thing. So, we make our way to the Witchwood now. Continue our search for Valmiro.
Suppose we best help them. Again.
My back, and neck, and head, stomach too.
Oh, Valmiro. Need your fix, brother?
Yet again. Please, cause I need herbs. 3.
Valmiro.
Yet again.
This is an
Please,
intervention.
cause I need herbs.
Alright, fine.
A 1,000 apologies, cuz. Somehow, you always end up bearing my burden. I considered myself well equipped this time, truly. But my stores were heavy, the monster was quick of foot, and I lacked the everyday sense to avoid such a mess in the first place.
He got jumped.
In the future, I shall confine my explorations to the village proper. These wanderings of mine lead only to trouble. I'll straight away to home, and no delay. You have my word on this.
And Valmiro is speaking the truth in this case.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Wonderful, everybody learned a little something. Now, we also have a quest from Arsmith to have the witch brew an ale for someone. So we make our stop there before heading back.
Anytime.
Always gotta pillage the Lich's hut.
This looks
The
interesting.
witch's hut, of course.
Some need of me? We meet again.
Here you go.
Herbs? Ah, for brewing ale. Very well. Here, you are welcome to these.
And there we go. We got the ale for our Smith's quest. And we make our way back to Cassidy. And we find our thief.
Maul spoke of me, and they know me for a traitor. I'd little doubt they would. Maul took me in as a boy, said he saw promise in me. And here I've given him naught for all he's done. Just up and left. Left thieving now too. You're the Arisen, sir. Mayhap you would know best. What ought I do?
We tell him to
I fear
return.
you have the right of it. This is the proper thing to do. I cannot run from the oaths I've sworn. I shall return as you say. Like as not, I shall walk to my death, but at least I shall die a man. I thank you, sir. Farewell.
Yeah, Maul seemed a bit flip-floppy. We need individual will, but we need to do what we're told. Yeah, he'll pardon him, I'm sure. Or he'll just kill him, who knows. Here we find Marin in the pub.
I am pleased to see Valmiro about, and none the worse for wear, it would seem. He's a wandering spirit. I know it pains him to cause worry, but he can't manage otherwise. In any case, cousin, you have my thanks.
I've learned what to do in this
One thing, where is Rorik?
Those city folk should just come live here, says I. Any fool knows the capital will be the first to fall when the dragon wakes.
What can one person do, truly?
So we make our way back to the bandits' encampment to see how, well, see if Pike's still alive, and to acquire the tome.
Figure. Was no easy choice. Let's back and tell Maul then.
I must say, I am well surprised to see our traitor Ailes resolved so. He is here. Pike has come back. Our law has ever held death for oath breakers. Knowing that, he still came back. Said his life was ours to take in recompense for his betrayal. He left us to thieve alone, then became some innkeep's pet when he failed even at that. He was a weakling, adrift on fortune's tide. But now, after meeting you, he returned. He made his choice, proved the strength of his will. I thought it only fitting to reward such growth, so I've decided to forgive his transgression for now. 'Tis a stay of execution. You have proven your will arisen. In return, I grant you freedom. You're an equal among us now. The freedom to follow your own will where it takes you is a precious thing indeed. Here, bring this whene'er you wish to pass. I shall see you are granted free transit.
That gives us Maul's badge. He's just a badass with a heart of gold.
Aye, the grimoire is here with me. Sadly, I've no mind to give it up, nor do I have want of your coin. Now, if there were aught I wanted, and gold had failed, I would next try steel. Well, have you the metal, sir?
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Well, we'll try the steel of
Aye,
friendship.
the grimoire is here with me.
And judging by his helm, I think he likes skulls.
That merits a proper thanks. Aye, the grimoire's here with me. It came to me by chance. You know a man who seeks it, and well you might. 'Tis quite the treasure. Solomet knew no peer as a scholar. The man is well renowned. If you desire the book, I'll not deny you. 'Tis a fair price to pay that I might count the arisen in my debt. Here, take it.
It's just
You'll have
that
to leave
easy.
myself sauntering through this place. 'Tis a shame to part with such a rarity. If only we had 2 copies.
2 copies. Interesting. Well, next time we return to Grand Soren and finish the worm hunt.